only quarterback on the game that can set up post routes, stopping goals and shit like that. Him and the coach quarterback, the only two quarterbacks on the game that can do it. He is clutch, reduced zone object is late in close games. That's what I was just telling you about. He is well protected, strongest pass blocking from all offensive linemen, and then pocket lead. Yeah, they got this man suited up on this game, but they showed him hella respect on this game. You got the invite, go?
I'm in one.
I think people in the corner.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago where the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly, as they get ready to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks.
They don't like Drew Brees. Don't look at him.
They really just gave him. They just gave him
great Tom Brady.
Elliott now to kick this one away.
Tom Brady great and everything going his feet. How you gonna be good and everything going your feet?
And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
No, I know you told me that. I remember you told me that, but I'm saying he's not clutch as Tom Brady though, bro.
Man, listen, I take that boy anytime, man. Any game. Any game. Y'all talk about Tom Brady like if Tom Brady won all those Super Bowls by him fucking self. Tom Brady had defense.
I'm just talking about what he do. I'm talking about the last drive of the game to put the game away. I done seen him put the game away.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. Nigel Bradham brings him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. It didn't happen on that play.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
They'll run on first down. Carson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something. Now Carson fumbles the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
We're going to jump you in.
Running 95, bro.
Dude, why he even get close to the football?
You gotta float that, my boy. You gotta float that. You gotta let that bitch rip and let him run up under it.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. First carry now for Jordan Howard. He's got a first down, then some inside the 40, and finally brought down at the 31-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Right at scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Wentz being chased out left. And it's a fumble. And this will get out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. So fortunately, they're able to hold on to the possession. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. This is Howard on second down. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They lost 2 there, and it's third down.
He ran all the way right in the touchdown, right under it.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
I got you. Hey,
From the gun, it's Wentz. And Jeffrey's got it. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Oh, touchdown.
Working from the gun. Wentz. This is taken in by Jeffrey. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Eagles have taken the early lead.
I told you, bro, he's clutch on this game, man.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Hey, bro, this nigga here how we die every time, dog. This nigga here how we die, man. I swear, bro. He do it every time. He do it every time, bro. Every time he do that shit, bro.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Oh, come on, Reed. Come on, Reed. He knows what it is. Come on.
Here we go.
You standing still, dog. You telling me you can't put the ball away. This man can't get it?
I clicked on him.
That shit crazy, bro. Don't make my car back that weak.
I gotta chop Drew Brees out, man. I gotta go chop Drew Brees out. I don't think he that bad. He gotta be throwing
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Zach Brown. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. Now this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I don't know about who's out of bounds, dog. It ain't just New England who catch those passes like that, bro.
Oh, hell, bro, that's an interception.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. At the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. There's Wilson to throw. It's caught. Lockett. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. So 2nd in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Now it's Carson, and he'll get it down to the 47 here. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Fletcher Cox picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield, get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling forward 11.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Now it's Wilson. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
Come on,
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a first set of downs. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On first down, Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
Well, the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. This is fielded at the goal line.
That's crazy right there in the game.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Like, how did my man didn't touch the football, dog?
I beat you to the spot, man.
No, you saw that shit?
Like,
Look at that
I beat
shit.
you to the spot again.
Right there.
I'm boxing you out, bro. I'm
No,
telling you.
ain't no
That's what
fucking
you
way, dog. My man right there. This nigga's refused to even let my man even touch the ball.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Nigga right there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, bro. Them niggas throw the ball, my man didn't even do nothing for him. Like, how the fuck this gonna be
From
on
the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll begin the drive with Howard. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wentz. He's going to let this go. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. It seemed like they may be giving up momentum, and not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I know you want your star receiver, bro. I'm on him, Ghost. I know you want him.
Yeah, but these other niggas not fucking blocking. Come on! Don't let my fucking tight end get dragged back.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I don't think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
If it's aggressive catch, let him catch the ball.
On first down, it's Carson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf, 42 yards. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again.
But that's real, though.
Now Myers for the extra point.
That's real good. That's real life.
Up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Got this shit cleaned up. He's still running. Nothing from my man catch the ball. Now, when do you know this nigga gonna stop people catching
Within a
interceptions on
touchdown
bad
now
pass?
as the kickoff's
When
away.
that became the game.
Oh, chill, baby, chill.
This is taken at the 3.
Nigga throwing bad pass. This man is throwing.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the
Say we
25-yard
we out here, man.
Earl Thomas can't dive and catch shit. But yet, Element is gonna dive and catch every pass. That's real football.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Once again here on 2nd and 10. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get him with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Oh, they be trying to book me.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Come back, you're gonna fall down. I don't see none of your men falling down.
Wentz to throw again. Ertz has it left side. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Oh, my man caught a pass. You see that?
So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Fucking best offense in the league. We're going to struggle everything. Nobody can catch the ball.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
He run a 90, bro. He's fast, too.
Yeah, he's fast. Yeah, he's fast. Standing still. Man, cancel about 5 yards.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Kendricks gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
Bound to lose one. Under 10. Under 10. 10. Great finish.
That lady be hot in the goes.
Recon, 132 fighter. Let's put him on the buses. Let's push him.
To try again after the sack. Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. So they set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Right back to him on first down. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and handle it a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
You gotta know your routes, bro. The moment he cut off field, you're supposed to be letting that bitch float, bro.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They go with Howard again. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Okay, again.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. He's going to let this go deep. He's got him in, complete. And all the way down to the 39. A big play there for Philly. 47 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a give running right at Smallwood. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. First down, a run with Smallwood. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain.
That's why they
now the
defense.
defense.
And didn't want to let the Saints go to the Super Bowl.
Why you think? So who goes to the Super Bowl?
We take a break. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
They cheat against the Saints.
Smallwood gets the give running left. And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown. 5 yards on the touchdown run. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit, get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, being on second half no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
The man with the fight with dogs when he got his $100 million contract. That man, you know what he did with his money? He went to go get 50 dogs and went to stand up in his backyard. Dog fighting.
Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Dumbest black man I ever seen, bro. I'm dead serious. That man is retarded.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilson, Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Fletcher Cox giving him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. 3rd and long. It's Wilson. Buying time to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, 2nd half, no quitting him.
0.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Now he's flushed out left. This complete left side to Aguilar. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Going with Smallwood running left. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Again to Howard running left. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a 1st down. They ran it and picked it up.
On 1st down, they run with Howard. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, they'll force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 20. Forced out to his left. Wide open, complete.
I won't put my money in this.
And all the way down to the 9.
Come on.
A big play there on the catch and run. 71 yards. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to go back to more there, but it'll be second and goal. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. 9 yards on the touchdown run. And the interception by the Seahawks D leads to a touchdown.
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this game, but we've already seen examples in this contest that he can run the football.
I think they're going to examine different ways to rush him now. Are they going to do it with different lanes? Are they going to use a spy? But they have to come up with options because right now, he's hurting them.
And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. That's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
All about the numbers.
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Again, it's Howard. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. They run with Howard. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up the first and goal.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know. Well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
On first and goal. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. But down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders and take away one half of the field. But the best ones in the game are the complete cornerbacks, able to tackle and run support, as we just saw there.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? On the toss play, Howard. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Hey, Red, I got you, Red.